Hi boys and girls, this is our most exciting adventure that we've done yet, okay? So I want you to have a lot of fun with this, but I also want you to learn from it. We're going to be building and creating and doing some things that maybe engineering kids do, and putting things together and using our imagination. And the first thing I got for you guys is called a Geo-Board. A Geo-Board has the little pegs right in it. Please be careful, don't break them. And these are really cool because you're going to have a rubber band and you're going to stretch out your rubber band, and you can make all kinds of shapes. You can make letters, you can make shapes, and they go directly on front of the thing. Like if I wanted to turn this little diagonal line into a triangle, I could just do this. See? You just put them together and you can make a triangle, okay? If I want to turn that triangle into a square, I could just do this. But all the rubber bands I'm giving you can be used around these little pegs, and you can put any number around it. If you want to make a drum, like I could get one more rubber band and I could go to this side and make the top of a drum, or an X in the middle of a square. So it's endless. The possibilities are endless. And I gave you a little paper that looks like this, and it has some cool ideas. Like that little boy in the corner there is building a house, okay? And this is something different. You can build an umbrella, a butterfly. If you build a little face, see, they built a little face up there, and you can't see it real good with the camera, but if you have your sheet, you can see it really, really good. Now, these are numbers. Look, you can write your numbers. You can write how old you are. Each little strand makes a number. Now, when you finish with one picture, be careful getting them off, okay? But they come off real easy. You just kind of lift it off in the order that you put it down, see? And now you're ready to build something new, whether it's a number or anything. Let's see, what number can I build? I will build number 3. Okay, here goes number 3. That's how old my little granddaughter is. She is 3 years old. And you can put your own number, or you can do something different, okay? Now you get to keep your Geo-Board, okay? It's yours. That's one really cool thing, isn't it? And if you come to art class, oh Lord have mercy. I'm upside down. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot I was upside down. Hang on, I may have to look this way to get this right for you guys. Okay, let me go backwards here. Okay. Now, this is going to look like a 3 to you. Miss Terry's going her way, and then it would be backwards to you. Okay, so just look at how they're across the pegs. These are super easy to put on the pegs, okay? So, there's number 3. There's a capital E. So you could do it either way. You can make letters, you can make numbers, and you can make places and things. And look at the stars and the house. Oh, I love that little house. Let's see if we can build that house. And you have all the colors, so most all the colors. I don't think we have purple, but we have blue and green. We don't have pink. You can find some, though, at a store of the colors that you like. And you don't have to use their colors if you don't want to. But let's talk about this house. The first thing they made was the bottom of the house. So you would go like this, wouldn't you, first? And then you would make one going up 2 holes. You see, you just follow the directions. Or make up your own. You don't have to do exactly what they do, huh? Look, cool. Okay, now got to get one more. and go across. Now that shape is what? I hope you said rectangle. This is a rectangle. It has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 long, 2 short. But the two short are exactly the same size and the 2 long are exactly the same size. So we can learn that too. Now let's make a roof. Ooh, we gotta have 3 to make the roof, don't we? Or, let's see if this works. Look guys, I just pulled that up and stretched it to the middle one and made the roof. Wow. Let's see if I can do that with the chimney. Here's the yellow. I can put it around 2 at one time. Look, just like that. So you don't have to have a lot of rubber bands to make one side, do you? You can stretch it up to the little peg to make the shapes, and that's the little house. Now, I've got a lot of examples that you can play with and make on your own, but guess what else? You can draw one, okay? Like this that I gave you is just for fun, and if you want to use your pencil on this, and the reason I'm saying that, I'm going to go ahead and use this black crayon because so you can see it, but if you use a pencil, you can erase and make more, can't you? But you can draw the pegs. Like, let's see if we can draw this little flower. So here we connect the dots, that's all. In fact, you're making your own connect the dots picture, aren't you? See, you just follow the dots. And I do have my box of crayons, so I can make the red flower. Let's see, guys, I need to get in the light better. Okay, I think that's red. Okay, here we go. And here's the red flower. It's so cool. Like, you can have art and you can learn to build, can't you? And that's our little flower. And then if you want to, you can color it, can't you? I might give y'all more copies of this. I might change my mind because I only gave y'all 1 copy of this, but you can make a lot of different pictures. I may run off some more, okay? So you guys can make more pictures, and you don't have to just color. If you want to paint your pictures, you can have art class, okay? Now, let me get the green, make this look a little bit, whoa, horsey, a little bit more like a flower. How about that? I love to color, but some people don't. Look guys, there's my stem, and these are my leaves. I should have made in green, and now I can color them. When you color, just color up and down. If you want to, you can color sideways. But just the main thing about coloring is to cover up all the white spots neatly. So coloring's not a scribble, is it? It's sort of an up and down motion with your crayon, and you hold it like you hold a pencil. See? You go back and fill in the little white spaces. I like to have my colors dark, so this isn't real dark. I could go over that for y'all. But I think you can do this. Look, you could draw another house, and you can draw that and color it. And I made this for you so you can draw 3 underneath here. So many ideas, okay? And you can get some fresh new ideas. I put as many as I could in your packet. You can do all the shapes. You can do an octagon. You can do, that's an octagon also. Well, no, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexagon and a pentagon. So you can learn shapes, okay? That's kind of a crookedy star, but it's still a star, isn't it? Okay, so I want you to have great fun with your new Geo-Boards. Keep your rubber bands in your plastic bag, okay? Miss Terry has hers out, but have fun with your Geo-Boards, and it's yours to keep, okay? And we're gonna move on to the second idea, okay? After Geo-Boards. These are something really fun to learn from. it is a tangram puzzle, okay? And a tangram is actually a Chinese puzzle that's made of 7 shapes. And everybody, you have a little bit more than 7 in here, but you have 7 of the same shape, okay? You have 7 kinds of shapes is what I'm trying to say. So what you want to do is you want to empty it out, okay? And you can practice rearranging your shapes. And here's some more if you want to cut that out. You can make those shapes. And Miss Terrye also has lots of shapes over here. Or you put them together, guys, to make, I have some already cut out too, but you put them together to make different things. This is how the Chinese make different things. Let's just make that little sailboat right there. Boat. Or a flower. Could be a flower. It can be anything you want to. There's a little duck, see? And I can't see. I think this is a person sitting, and there's his yellow feet. This is a little boat. Look how they put that together. It looks like it might be hard, but let's see if Miss Terrye can do. Where's that boat? I'm gonna see if I can do that. So I need a little. This is a parallelogram, and what that means is it's just a slanted rectangle. It's called a parallelogram. And beside it, I'm going to put this little rectangle, this little triangle. We all know what that is, don't we? And that is going to make the bottom of the book. Now, you do not have to glue these down or anything. I'm putting you some blank paper just so you can play on it, okay? Not that you can glue them down, because you can mix them all up and make something new. Okay, that's the bottom of the boat. Okay, now, let's get our big ones and make the top of the boat, okay? So, I'm going to lay one down about halfway across, okay, like that. Okay, trying to do it right, guys. And one halfway across like this. Okay, we're going to put it together kind of like that. And then, whoopsie. We're going to put it together. And that is going to make the sail of the boat. Is that not cool or what? I'm trying to do this right. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. That's the sail of the boat. Okay, that's the little part of the sail. So, it looks like I got to move it down. Okay, moving it down some. Now we can make the little part of the sail on a sailboat. Okay, so I'm using a square. And see, mine are different colors. And that's cool. You just make sure you have the shape. And I'm using a triangle on each end like this. Okay? And that is the little part of the sail. Okay? And it goes straight up and down, doesn't it? There's something I'm missing. I think I'm missing one more little, was it this one? Okay, hold up. Miss Terrye's going to use her scissors. And I'm going to use one more small one. Okay, how about this? And that makes the sail. See? So sometimes if you cut one like I did, I just cut it exactly in half. And that is a humongous sailboat, isn't it? Humongous one. But cool. So then you can mix them up, see? And you start all over and make another shape. Okay, look at that person running. See that? And I'm not sure. I think that might be a candle or something. But there's all, this is an arrow. I started to say a fish. But you can make your own thing. Look at the little, I think that's like a little bird with its mouth open. Maybe a baby bird. But cool. These are a good way to learn your shapes and make something out of shapes. So, I hope you have lots of fun with your tangrams. They're in your little baggie. And It's a 7-piece Chinese puzzle. I bet lots of boys and girls in China learned their shapes by making tangram pictures, huh? That's a super good idea. Okay, so there's your tangrams. You can practice. Now, this one is going to be the most fun of all, okay? If you look at your picture that we have today, and I have 2 pictures, okay? Really, we're making Play-Doh and straws, okay? Now, I want you to show something. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to measure your straws, okay? Because when Miss Terrye cut that many straws, they all got different lengths. So, you may want to go back and like trim them a little bit to get them all the same length, or get your parents to. And I'm sorry about that, but when you cut out 500 straws, this is what happens. But that's close to the same size. Now, everybody has Play-Doh, and this is yours to keep. So you're going to want to get it out of your Play-Doh can, which is a trick itself, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I got it. Now, I've been playing with this Play-Doh, so that's why I'm not going to give this one to y'all. Miss Terrye even mixed glitter up in it, because I like to do that. If you have glitter at home, you may want to do that, or you may get some Play-Doh that already has glitter. But anyway, you're going to pinch off. Let me show you. And you're going to roll up a little ball. Make your balls about the same size. This is so cool. Let's make something. Okay, so here we go. Here's another little ball. See, that's 2 little balls. Now watch this. I'm going to put a straw. This is so easy, y'all. Inside that. So there. Now you can make a flat shape, or you can make one that stands up. See? Because Play-Doh will stand up. You just have to make sure you have it even around it. Okay? So you can make a standing up shape, or you can make a, what am I trying to say? A laying down flat shape. Now, for this one, guys, watch. If I want to make across the bottom, got to really make them stand up straight. I hope Miss Terry's good at this. You are still building, and make everything straight, and then you will put one at the end. You see what I'm doing? This is so cool. This is so much fun. Okay, I hope you have fun with this. And it may have a little, it might be a bendable straw, and if you want to, you can make a bendable shape, can't you? That's funny. If you want to, you don't have to. I was just showing you that some of the straws that you get are going to be bendable, because that's the kind we bought. But you can make it straight. Okay, let me make sure I get this one down good. Just round it around your straws so that it fits good. Now, let's make the top. Are you ready? And it doesn't matter what colors you get, okay? Just make sure that you have enough at the top to fit another straw, okay? So it kind of goes straight across. You might need to make, that's working right now, but I'm gonna make some more. Sometimes you just have to make it to fit it, okay? So you may have 2 ends on one straw. How about that? You may have to make a bigger ball for the top. And what I do is I just keep working with it. Hang on, let me put this ball back up here. Okay. Just keep playing with it. And it will work. Okay, here we go. Let's do that one. I think the little boy in the picture does a better job than I do. Look at that little boy. He's really getting his to stand up good. Maybe he's making bigger balls on them. Okay, let's try this out. Now, let's see if we can make that one stand up down here. Okay, kind of makes a bigger ball, doesn't it? Now, I really want to make one standing up. Let's see if Miss Terrye can do it. Okay, one more ball. Okay, one on this end. And one, I'm going to go ahead and put one on the other end. Okay, just to make sure. And if you look, his balls are a little bit bigger than mine. Okay, here we go. Now, yay! I did it! So see if you can do that. I know it looks like I've got 2 balls here, but I'm not going to touch it. Okay? Now, I want to make one more thing, and you're going to get 10 straws. You can take them apart, or if you have any straws at home, I'm going to make one more thing for you guys, because I've just been wanting to do this. Watch. I'm going to make a triangle, because I think that'll be cool. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, there's one, there's one. Okay, here we go. We're trying new things here, aren't we? But this is so much fun, y'all. Now, I gave you something that shows you can use straws and you can use marshmallows. So, if you have marshmallows at home, oh, wait. It was toothpicks and marshmallows, okay? If your parents want to let you do that, that's fine. I can't really send toothpicks home because we're always scared that somebody might get hurt. So if your parents give you permission to use marshmallows and toothpicks at home without Miss Terry, that's just fine, okay? Because then I won't be worried about you getting hurt with my toothpicks. Now, I made a flat triangle, okay? Now, if you want to make one standing up, that's fine. And look, I have 2 down here because I was worried about last time. So I have one giant one and one little one, and you may be doing that too. Now, I want you to have fun with this. This was great, okay? But there's only one thing. When you take yours apart, you're going to have to get all the Play-Doh back in your can, and I'm going to do this in front of you. It's just like using paint, okay? Some may get stuck down in your straw, and that's okay. But you get to keep your Play-Doh and your straws, and we're going to put the straws in a plastic bag for you guys. Okay? And look what I'm doing. If you want to get it off your paper, it really does come off. You just have to like wipe it like you do with a rag and get most of it off. Check your floor, guys. I know you don't mean to, but if little pieces of Play-Doh get in the carpet, boy, it's hard to get out. And I know that from my kids, and I let them play with Play-Doh. So I hope your parents see that you really try to be neat with your Play-Doh so they won't mind you playing with it at home, okay? So that is our straws and Play-Doh and building and thinking, creating. You just create something all brand new on your own. And now we're going to draw. Now I want to show you, you have a couple of coloring pages, but I just thought since we were talking about shapes that it would be fun to color shapes, and you have to look up and find the right number and get it that color. Okay, so a little bit of work involved with that, but enjoy it. This is a little fish in the bowl, and he's just for fun. You know, he's in his little round fish bowl, and we're gonna draw that fish bowl. Okay, sometimes I put things together that are a lot alike. Oh yeah, we have to do a minion one day, and a crab. Isn't he cool? And I love, this is my favorite iguana picture, so if you've done it before, it's because it's, oh, a race car. Cool. Okay, lots of cool shapes on the race car. Circles and more rectangles and all kinds of cool stuff. Zaps. Anyway, let's draw this fishbowl, okay? And look, they even give you an example of how you can color it. So that's really neat, isn't it? Now, I'm drawing upside down, so y'all don't get upset with me if I mess up, but I'm gonna make a big fishbowl, just like their picture. Let me move everything out of my way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm making a big round fishbowl. Okay. Oops, gonna bring it up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna put the top on it. See the top? I got stuck on something, probably under here. Yep. And I'm gonna put another line under it, under here. Okay, now I'm gonna start the fish. Okay, they did that down there, y'all. I just get ahead of myself sometimes, and you might too. But we're gonna make a little oval. Do y'all see that shape? That's an oval. We're gonna make an oval fish right down in the middle of the bowl. Okay? Now there is his head divided from his gills. See that? The red line is what you draw. This is his eyeball, and that's kind of a big eyeball, isn't it? Look, his eyeball. And this is the little skin that's kind of at the bottom of a fish's eyeball, and that's for real. Now, we're going to give him one little fin on the side, one little fin on the bottom. See that? And one little fin on the top. Okay, now tail fin. And let me tell you a little secret about the tail fins. They're kind of like when we draw leaves. They're just like, I always think about drawing 2 leaves on the back of a fish for the tail. Like when we draw 2 leaves for a flower. There's his little tail. Oh, and some little fish lips. Can't leave those out, can we? Now, you are going to draw little pebbles at the bottom, because when he's in a little fish bowl, he has pretty little pebbles. And they're kind of close together, aren't they? I better put some more. Far, I believe. Maybe. Let's see how that looks. Now, I want you to look at their colors, okay? Now, you can make up your own colors if you want to. They even made a background, and that's pretty cool. I'm just going to kind of draw a background, okay? And what they did was, it's sitting on, looks like a purple table. Okay, so they colored the purple table, didn't they? And they colored a pink background. Now, if you want to do that with your colors, that's great. You can do them any way you want to, but I think that's a pretty neat little fish, okay? I'm not going to color with you today, because that takes a super long time. But I colored with you up here. Just color neatly, go slow, have fun, okay? And while you're coloring, you can think about all good things, okay? And that's a good time for us to think about things in our little heads, and kind words and kind things that we can do for one another, and always being nice to each other. So have fun, learn a lot today, and build, build, build. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time for summer reading in June, okay? So this was our 3rd and last week in May that we do art and pick up art. So I hope you guys have enjoyed May art, and I hope you've learned a lot. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you soon.